This video has tons of fun Christmas crafts that you can make at home very inexpensively and very easy.
Thank you, Essential Stencil, for sponsoring this video. On our way to Dollar Tree, it's a fun, beautiful, sunny day, and we are on our search for some wood planks. I have DIYed and crafted with these before. They're so versatile and a really good size. They come in 2 different sizes, and this one is actually one of the larger ones. I brought a ton home, but we're going to start with 3 of them. I'm going to remove the tags and jute string, and then I'm going to fill in the little holes so that they all look nice and finished. I am using wood filler that I do get on Amazon, and I do have on my Amazon store, along with all of my other Amazon supplies that I love, and it is linked down below. Once it was dry, I'm going to lightly sand down the excess wood filler and dust it and wipe really well. I'm going to paint one of the planks in this beautiful bright red by Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the farmhouse red. The second board is going to be painted white with Waverly chalk paint in the white. And the third board is going to be painted in the beautiful moss green by Waverly chalk pen. I wanted to make them nice and festive, but of course you can choose any colors you want. Let me tell you a little bit about Essential Stencil. They are a platform online where you can find beautifully designed reusable stencils that are absolutely stunning. And when I tell you they're stunning, they're stunning. They are such high quality and it's so easy to use. I used several on this project and I've used them before, and I got to tell you, I'm always so pleased. They are smooth, they are professionally designed, and so beautiful. I'm going to have a link down below in the description box. You can get 10% off today by using this code at checkout. These are some of the ones that they sent me, and I just love these. This one came with 3 and then an extra one for free, and then some longer vertical ones for like the porch, some Christmas trees, and then some that really transition to winter really nicely. I love these. And they also sent me a couple of these designs of their rub-on transfers. They are beautiful. I can't wait to work with them. I am so excited. We're going to start with these tree ones. So they come 3 in a pack and they are beautifully designed. I love the design that can be turned into a farmhouse but also glam it up. We're going to put 1 on each plank. They are going to overlap just a little bit on the edges on the bottom. I'm okay with that. I'm going to tape them to the board using some masking tape and making sure that each tree is as close and level to the next one. I'm going to start stenciling using Essential Stencils brushes, and I'm just going to start with the Waverly chalk paint in the white. And again, I'm just going to dab that brush, making sure there is no excess paint on it.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, spend my time running around.
I'm going to do the stars on this one in a yellow, and then I'm going to do the ornaments in red.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately.
And now to remove the stencil is the fun part and reveal the beautiful designs. Look how beautiful they complement each other. I love it. Of course, you can add a hook to the back and you can hang them on a wall, but I designed these so that we can place them on a console table or a tabletop, and I just think they are stunning. I love the design. I love that they complement each other and just how easy it was to create.
But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you so
For the next Christmas craft, I'm going to take this wash and dry sign that I made such a long time ago. It never sold in my booth, but I never got rid of it because, why get rid of it? It's such a long piece. It's beautiful. So I'm just going to remove the vinyl from it. I'm going to lightly sand to remove any sticky residue, and then also to really lighten up those darker spots from the distress. I'm going to wipe it down really well, and then we're going to start using this Glory to the Newborn King stencil from Essential Stencil. The little Jesus portion, unfortunately, is not going to fit on this board, so we're going to put that one to the side. I'm going to place these stencils one underneath the other, making sure that I spell the phrase correctly. And again, I'm just going to attach it with some masking tape. Friends, as always, I would love to connect with you on Instagram and Facebook. I have those links down below in the description box, so check them out when you're done watching. Once I had them in place, here's a little packet of the set of brushes. They are wonderful. They come in different sizes. And again, here's the technique where you just add a little bit of paint, dab, and then just start tapping on the design. I'm going to speed it up for you. Of course, this is a pretty large stencil, but it took no time. It was really easy, and I really enjoy doing it. I'm going to do the Newborn King in the black by Waverly. This is the ink color. And then the little stars I'm going to do in that Venetian yellow from Rust-Oleum Milk Paint. This really finished it off, added some beautiful detailed color, and I can't wait to show you. The reveal is so stunning. Look how crisp and beautiful this looks. And remind you, you can use these stencils over and over again, and it's so easy. I'm going to take it outside. I'm just going to spray it with a top coat. This is going to allow everything to be sealed. And of course, this is a porch sign, so I want to make sure that it's going to be safe in the elements. Look how stunning this sign is. I love the colors. That design is beautiful. I love it. For this next Christmas craft, I'm going to take this piece of scrap board. It came off of the back of a dresser that I flipped a long time ago. It has some damage, as you can see. So I am going to just angle cut it and remove some of that damage by making it into an oversized tag sign. I thought it just called and screamed for something like that. I took it to my miter saw and I made the cuts and then lightly sanded it. Doesn't it look perfect? You would never know that it had that damage. I'm going to give it one coat of Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the Farmhouse Red. Friends, I would love for you to check out my Etsy shop as well. It is always linked down below in the description box. I add tons of new designs, tote bags, and decals all the time. I would love for you to check it out. Again, it is linked down below. Look how beautiful this looks. That red is just stunning. I am going to use my electric sander to sand down the edges to give it a little bit more of a farmhouse look.
Go outside. The snow is
I wiped it down
falling
and dusted it to make sure it's completely dust free. So let's bring in the next designs. This packet comes with 3 designs in them, and let me tell you, they also come with an instructional booklet. In this booklet, you'll find exactly what you need to be able to stencil it, and they also give you a numbered step-by-step instructions so that you know exactly what you need to do. And once you learn, you learn. But if it's your first time trying it, this is perfect. Here's the first design. It says let it snow. I think it would fit perfect on this board. Here's the other design. It says baby it's cold outside. These two would also be great for a winter DIY. And then the third one is the Merry and Bright, which is what we're going to do today because it's very appropriate for Christmas. Once again, I'm just going to secure the stencil to the board using some masking tape, and we're going to start stenciling. I'm going to do the Merry and Bright in the Waverly chalk paint in the white. The leafy are going to be greens in the Moss by Waverly chalk paint. And then I'm going to outline the berries with some Waverly ink paint and one of the detailed brushes from Essential Stencil.
much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir perform.
And we're just about done with this one. I'm going to remove the stencil and reveal the beautiful design. Isn't it gorgeous? I thought I'm going to add some greenery to the top. So I'm just going to use these greeneries that I do get on Amazon and I also have on my Amazon store. I'm going to hot glue them on the top. I'm just going to place 2 longer ones first, and then I'm going to use 2 smaller ones to add some fullness and more texture. I'm then going to add some pine cones. I recently went to Target, and on their Target dollar spot, they have these bundles of pine cones. They come in different sizes, shapes, as well as color tones. I'm going to use one of these and hot glue it to the center. And they also have some berries in them. So I'm just going to use one of the berries and hot glue them to the side. Look how beautiful this is. It's actually really large size. The stencil itself was 12 by 16 and it's just stunning.
'cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas.
For the next Christmas craft, I'm going to take this piece of scrap board. Is a 6x2, and I'm just going to cover some of those holes. This used to be a different project and I just never sold, so I'm just going to reuse it, and I am going to fill in the holes with some wood filler once again. I'm going to do it in all four, in the front and the back, because this one is going to be a double-sided sign. Once it was dry, we're going to bring in the electric sander, although you can use a sanding block or just sanding paper if you must. Once I wiped it really well, I'm going to paint one side in the Waverly chalk pen in the white, and the other side is going to be in the Waverly chalk pen in the ink. I'm not going to do the sides because I am going to heavily distress each corner, and I want it to have a very farmhouse look. This set came with 4 designs, and these are the designs that came with it. It's a nativity scene set. I love it because it is truly the reason for the season, and these are the 2 designs that I'm going to use. Here's that back side in the ink. I'm just going to give it one pretty heavy coat and then let it dry. Once it was dry, I am going to sand down, as I mentioned, the edges pretty heavily using my electric sander, and I'm going to do that in the front and the back. And of course, I wiped it down really well, and now I'm just going to align the design where I want it and secure it with some masking tape. I'm going to start with the black side, and I'm going to stencil it using the Waverly chalk pen in the white. And again, just going to do the tapping technique until it's done. And look how beautiful that looks. And I'm going to do the same thing in the back with the Waverly chalk pen in the ink. And we're just about done. Let me show you how cute these are. I love it. I love anything that is two-sided because you just get more bang for your buck. I love the design. I love the message because, of course, I love that Christ is the reason for the season. And just the designs of the stencils are just stunning. Let me know which one is your favorite. Let me know, are you going to give these a try? Don't forget to check out the link for Essential Stencil down below. Take advantage of the discount that you get today using my code. And thank you, Essential Stencil, for sponsoring this video. I also have another video with tons more of inspiration for you. Check it out. I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.